Do you ever say to yourself, perhaps I should just get a job instead of owning a business because it would be easier? If so, that's very normal. But what I want to do is give you an insight that's going to help you navigate that thought process. So when I had my first business, I got really burnt out, really stressed out, and then I did end up closing it. And when I closed it, I thought about going and getting a job because the security of a regular wage and only having to do a few things started to feel very appealing after 5 years of not having a very good, sensible approach to owning a business. What I realised was I don't have the option, and this made it really easy for me because I actually went through the process of applying for some jobs, and as I started to get through the application process and get closer to having a job, I knew 100% that 6 to 8 months, 12 months maybe into that job, I'd be miserable and unfulfilled. If you're born with the entrepreneurial flair and you're born with that way of thinking around business and doing things differently and making and being your own boss, I don't think you can switch it off. I don't think it's an option. So that's really helped me just accept the fact that I don't have a choice. Okay, so when I do have that temptation to get a job, which comes in when I'm stressed and whatever else it is, it doesn't really get entertained anymore because I know it's not an option. So be honest with yourself. Could you have a job and be happy? And if the answer is no, every time that little voice in your head says, oh, maybe you should just get a job, well, you know that's a waste of thought process because it's not an option. If you want more tips like this, specifically for business owners and stories, then subscribe to the Better Happy Business newsletter, which is in here somewhere.